graph that we get looks something like this. Our window can be adjusted a little bit more. We went too high, so we could probably cut that in half and cut this in half, or maybe a little bit more. So we want our y to go up to about 50, and maybe we'll set our x to about 40 because it looks like it doesn't quite second line doesn't go quite towards half the screen. So there we get a pretty good image. Now we want to be less than the upper line because we have a less than or equal to. So we're basically bound in this region right here, this almost what would be nice little shape that we have. So we're going to have 4 corner points. We're going to have one here, one here, one here, and one over here. So the way we're going to find those is actually going to be pretty easy. Keep in mind that if we can't draw a vertical line, so we can't intersect these two guys with the vertical line, but we know that that's an input of 3. So if I come over to second calc, value, and I input a 3, the first value that I get is the point 3 comma 12. Now 3 comma 12 is on the lower line. So this guy right here is going to be the point 3 comma 12. Okay, I'll do the same thing. I'll just hit my up arrow. It'll jump to the next line. That's 3 comma 41. We'll just say that's roughly 3 comma 41. So that's this point right here. Now we've got this point down here and this point over here. Well, we don't know exactly the x values of those points, but if we can graph a horizontal line going through our y equals 3. So there's our horizontal line, and now we just have to intersect each of the two graphs with that guy. So I'll do intersect, and I will intersect. Now right now I'm on the curve 15 minus x, so that's my lower one. That's this guy right here that's being covered up. I'll hit enter. Well, I don't want to intersect those two. I want to intersect each of them with y3 equals 3. So I'll hit enter, enter, and it tells me that at the point 12 comma 3, which is right here, those two guys intersect. So 12 comma 3. And then I have one more over here, which I'll do the same thing. Second calc, number 5, intersect. Now I don't want to do 15 minus x. I want to do y equals 3, and I want to do y2 equals this guy here. So I'll select him, enter again to guess. It tells me it's about 29 comma 3. So this point is about 29 comma 3. Now we just have to test which one of these 4 corner points produces the maximum number of views. So we want to test this function right here. So the way I'll do that is I'll just come over here and I'll build a little table here. Here's my objective function, here are my points. Now if I test the point, so I have 3, 12, I have 12, 3, I have 3, 41, and I have 29 comma 3. So those are the 4 points I need to test, and I will do that in my calculator. So we know that the objective function is 1.2 times the m value. The m value is actually the y, so don't forget that. That's 12 in this case, plus 2 times the f value, which is our x. That's the 3. And now we'll hit enter, and we see that the number of viewers would be 20.4 million. Alternatively, if we switch those two values for our second corner point, we would get 3 and 12, and that gives us, it's very hard to type on this thing, 27.6, so that's slightly higher. So far 12.3 is the winner, and now we'll do 1.2 times 41 plus 2 times 3, which we probably expect that to be a little bit higher, 55.2 million. And finally we'll do the same thing, 1.2 times 29, and it's not, times 3 plus 2 times 29, and that tells us that 61.6 million viewers would be intact. So we're probably going to select this strategy. Get 29 over to the financial website, or to the fitness website, and only 3 over to the medical part supplier website. So we're looking at this ordered pair right here as being our winner. So this guy produces the highest number of viewers, and so that's what we want to go with.